Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into all the juiciest celebrity drama that's got the internet absolutely buzzing right now. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button because trust me, you don't want to miss a single update from our community of drama enthusiasts who live for these kinds of revelations. Get ready because today we're unpacking some seriously explosive developments that have social media completely divided and fans choosing sides like never before. We've got fresh reports dropping left and right, viral moments that are breaking the internet, and behind-scenes details that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about your favorite stars. The drama is so thick you could cut it with a knife. And honestly, some of these revelations are going to shock you to your core. Let's jump straight into the chaos because recently Blanco appeared on Karen's livestream and what happened next has everyone talking for all the wrong reasons. During the stream, viewers noticed something that sent shockwaves through social media when Justin Bieber's hit song, Love Yourself, started playing in the background. Now, for those who might not immediately understand why this is causing such a stir, we need to remember the complex history between all these celebrities and how intertwined their relationships have become over the years. The fan accounts went absolutely wild when they caught wind of this moment, with one popular account posting that Blanco and Selena were caught listening to Justin Bieber's track alongside the streamer. The reactions were immediate and intense, with viewers in the chat losing their minds over what they perceived as either a massive coincidence or something far more deliberate. Some fans called it messy, others thought it was disrespectful, and many couldn't decide if they were witnessing an awkward accident or a calculated move. Kai Cenat himself seemed to recognize the potential drama unfolding, quickly offering to mute the song. But by then, the damage was already done and screenshots were flying across every social platform imaginable. The chat exploded with reactions ranging from supportive to completely scandalized. And within hours, the moment had been clipped, shared, and analyzed from every possible angle by fans and critics alike. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the timing of everything, considering how carefully celebrities usually manage their public appearances and the music choices during their live streams or public events. Was this really just an innocent mistake, or was there something deeper happening that fans picked up on? The speculation has been running wild, with various theories emerging about whether this was intentional shade, an oversight, or simply bad timing. But that's just the beginning of today's drama fest, because we've also got some fascinating insights into Benny and Selena's relationship dynamics that are giving us a whole new perspective on their partnership. During a recent appearance on Amy Poehler's podcast, Selena opened up about what it's really like living with someone who's completely obsessed with food and cooking. And her revelations are both adorable and slightly intimidating. According to Selena, Benny absolutely loves it when she sits in the kitchen with him while he's cooking, not necessarily to help, but just to be there as his audience while he explains every single step of his culinary process. She describes how he completely loses himself in the art of cooking, becoming so focused and passionate that everything else seems to fade away around him. For Selena, watching this transformation is one of the most endearing things about their relationship. However, she also admits that cooking alongside Benny can be pretty intimidating because his skills are so advanced that she feels like anything she attempts will pale in comparison. This created a funny situation where she once decided to cook dinner with her friends instead of with Benny, which apparently hurt his feelings quite a bit. When he asked why she hadn't made that same effort for him, her honest response was that her version involved frozen ingredients and store-bought sauce. Hardly the gourmet experience he would expect. The only recipe Selena feels truly confident about is her grandmother's chicken and dumplings, a family dish that holds special significance and represents one of the few times she feels like she can hold her own in the kitchen. This glimpse into their domestic life shows a different side of their relationship, one where traditional roles might be reversed and where Selena finds herself in the position of admiring her partner's expertise in an area where she feels less confident. Speaking of Benny's culinary adventures, remember that viral moment when they shared those incredibly expensive blueberries that cost around $200? That moment perfectly encapsulated Benny's approach to food, where quality and experience matter more than cost, and where every ingredient is treated like a precious commodity worthy of appreciation and respect. Now, shifting gears to another hot topic that's been dominating social media conversations, we need to talk about the ongoing comparisons between certain celebrities that just won't seem to die down. Recently, Hailey Bieber posted a photo that immediately caught the attention of eagle-eyed fans who noticed striking similarities to a pose that Selena had done over a year ago. The internet detectives were quick to point out these parallels, leading to another wave of speculation and debate. One popular social media account shared side-by-side comparisons, suggesting that one celebrity continues to draw inspiration from another, even after all this time. The comments section exploded with opinions ranging from accusations of copying to defenses about coincidental similarities. Some fans expressed frustration that these comparisons keep happening, while others argued that the similarities are too obvious to ignore. The situation highlights how intensely fans analyze every single post, photo, and public appearance, looking for connections and hidden meanings that might not even exist. In this case, we're talking about a relatively simple pose that countless people probably do naturally, yet it's being dissected as if it contains some deeper significance or intentional message. What's particularly interesting is how these kinds of comparisons have become almost routine, with dedicated accounts specifically focused on finding and highlighting these potential similarities. It raises questions about whether we're reading too much into normal human behavior or if there really are patterns worth noting in how celebrities present themselves publicly. According to a recent fashion report, both women have been spotted wearing remarkably similar styles recently, particularly during their respective public appearances in New York. The report suggests that sophisticated, polished looks are trending this fall, and both celebrities seem to be embracing this aesthetic in their fashion choices. While some interpret this as evidence of copying or competition, it's more likely that they're both simply following current fashion trends. The fashion industry works in cycles, with certain styles becoming popular across multiple demographics and celebrity circles simultaneously. When we see similarities in how different celebrities dress, it often reflects broader cultural movements rather than personal vendettas or copying behaviors. Professional stylists, fashion magazines, and trend forecasters all influence what becomes popular at any given moment. But let's dive into something that's been entertaining social media users lately, which is the emergence of various celebrity impersonators who've been gaining significant followings for their spot-on impressions. One particular creator has been going viral for their Selena Gomez impressions, and the reactions have been decidedly mixed, with some people finding them hilarious, while others question whether they cross the line into disrespect. These impressions often exaggerate certain speech patterns and mannerisms, creating comedic content that walks a fine line between tribute and mockery. The creator in question has gained substantial followings by recreating imagined conversations and scenarios, often featuring Benny in various everyday situations that fans find relatable and amusing. The reactions to these impressions reveal interesting divisions in how people consume and interpret this type of content. Some viewers appreciate the skill and effort that goes into creating accurate impressions, viewing them as a form of entertainment that celebrates rather than diminishes the original person. Others worry that these impressions perpetuate stereotypes or make fun of characteristics that shouldn't be mocked. What makes this situation even more complex is that the line between tribute and parody can be incredibly subjective, depending on the viewer's perspective and their relationship with the original celebrity. Some fans feel protective of their favorite stars and view any exaggerated portrayal as inherently disrespectful, while others see it as harmless fun that actually demonstrates appreciation and attention to detail. The creator's content often features elaborate scenarios involving cooking adventures, restaurant visits, and romantic interactions, all delivered in an exaggerated version of Selena's speaking style. These scenarios range from relatively mundane activities like grocery shopping to more fantastical situations involving flying carpets and Disney movie references, creating a surreal blend of reality and imagination. One particular impression involved a detailed description of hiking adventures where one partner would allegedly hide in the woods and jump out to playfully scare the other, then pretend to be both the kidnapper and the rescuer in an elaborate romantic gesture. While clearly meant to be humorous and over the top, these kinds of scenarios can feel uncomfortable to some viewers who prefer more straightforward celebrity content. The success of these impressions also reflects broader trends in social media entertainment, where creators build followings by consistently delivering content that plays on recognizable personalities and situations. The algorithm rewards consistency and engagement, encouraging creators to develop recurring characters and scenarios that audiences can anticipate and enjoy. However, this type of content also raises questions about consent and the ethics of using someone's likeness and mannerisms for entertainment purposes, especially when the impressions become popular enough to potentially impact the original person's public image or reputation. Moving on to more relationship insights, Selena's podcast appearance revealed several other interesting details about her dynamic with Benny that paint a picture of a partnership where both people have distinct strengths and areas of expertise. Her description of feeling intimidated by his cooking skills actually demonstrates a healthy relationship dynamic where both partners can admire each other's talents without feeling threatened or competitive. The story about the frozen dinner incident particularly resonates because it shows how even in celebrity relationships, there can be miscommunications and hurt feelings over seemingly small things. Benny's reaction to being excluded from her cooking adventure with friends suggests someone who genuinely enjoys sharing experiences and feels disappointed when left out of activities he values. This kind of vulnerability in relationships where one partner admits to feeling intimidated by the other's skills actually demonstrates emotional maturity and self-awareness rather than weakness. Selena's honesty about her limitations in the kitchen and her appreciation for Benny's expertise shows a relationship built on genuine admiration rather than competition or pretense. The detail about her grandmother's chicken and dumplings adds another layer to their dynamic, representing a connection to family tradition and personal history that she can bring to their relationship. This recipe likely represents more than just food for Selena. It's probably tied to childhood memories, family gatherings, and cultural identity in ways that make it especially meaningful to share with someone important. These glimpses into their private life also reveal how they navigate the balance between public and personal experiences, choosing to share certain intimate details while keeping others private. The decision to discuss their cooking dynamic on a podcast suggests comfort with their relationship and confidence that these revelations will be received positively by audiences. As we wrap up today's deep dive into all this celebrity drama and relationship insights, it's clear that the intersection of social media, fan culture, and celebrity relationships continues to create fascinating dynamics that keep us all engaged and entertained. Whether we're analyzing potential copycat behaviors, enjoying creative impressions, or learning about the domestic lives of our favorite stars, these stories provide endless material for discussion and debate. The way fans dissect every photo, interaction, and public appearance demonstrates just how invested audiences have become in the personal lives of celebrities, creating a culture where even the smallest details can become major talking points. While this level of attention can sometimes feel overwhelming or invasive, it also reflects genuine affection and interest from people who feel connected to these public figures. What's particularly interesting is how these stories evolve and spread across different platforms, with each social media environment adding its own perspective and interpretation to the same basic events. The same photo or video clip can generate completely different conversations depending on whether it's being discussed on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, showing how platform culture influences our understanding of celebrity news. As these stories continue to develop and new drama inevitably emerges, our community here will keep bringing you all the latest updates, behind-scenes insights, and honest reactions that you won't find anywhere else. We're building something special together, a space where we can discuss these topics openly while supporting each other and maintaining respect for everyone involved. Don't forget to subscribe and join our growing family of entertainment enthusiasts who never miss a beat when it comes to the latest celebrity developments, relationship updates, and social media drama that keeps us all coming back for more.